You know, it's crazy because I was honestly supposed to do an interview with Dre on this channel 2 years ago. Every time I talk to him, I'm like, hey, cuz, you want to talk about your music on my platform? You want to just say a couple words? He like, yeah, it's cool as long as we don't get to talking about no weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Nothing that's going to reveal too much information. I'm like, I got you. It's just a little vlogging thing for YouTube, whatever. Get you some exposure, something for you to post or whatever. Nothing too serious. Every time I was finna get up with him, he like, hey, I got too much going on. We got this going on and shit. He a hard man to catch up with because of all the shit he doing. 1 minute is, hey, you wanna come to the kickback, Jalil? Another minute, hold on, we gotta relocate or some shit like that. If it wasn't that, nigga was always locked up. One or the other. I really did not want to get on here and talk about this, but just seeing everybody else in the world's reaction, the media, all the other bloggers, everybody just, I guess, reacting to the sheer, I guess, the extremeness of the situation. Everybody on the outside looking in is like, why would you shoot somebody 64 times? Who needs to be shot 64 times? That's overkill. But a lot of the people that are asking this question, they only see the news line title that says Chicago rapper. They don't know the shit that this nigga was like actually out doing, like in real life. And that goes into my point. Because of music, because of the media, because of channels like the Warren Chirac, niggas like DJ Academics, it's like, I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, why people are so fucking obsessed with Chicago and all the shit that's going on here. Like, it's not fucking crime in other cities. But for some reason, like, our gang culture, our criminal underground, like, it's just been put all over the fucking internet. Like, it's just everywhere. You can look up a video of any fucking famous Chicago rapper, drill rapper, whatever you want to say, right now. And it's a video of this motherfucker, like they're Pokemon or some shit. Like, it's fucking baseball cards. Like, they have stats and shit. How many assisted kills, how many niggas they've robbed, how many murders, like how many times they've been to the county. Like, just weird, like lame ass shit. It's like, when did society become so obsessed with all this toxic ass shit? You got females in the industry like that porn star chick, Tiana Trump, or motherfucking K Michelle making jokes like, when can we go to the Parkway Gardens? Oh no, they everybody calls it, when can I go to the O? Somebody take me to the O and all this shit. Like, bro, I know somebody that stay in the Parkway Gardens. It ain't shit fun or cool about living over there. I grew up down the street from the Parkway Gardens. I'm from 69th and Prairie. Anybody from Chicago knows it's like this. Motherfucking State, Michigan, Wabash, Indiana, Prairie, Caveman, King Drive. It's like right down the street. I grew up around the Parkway Gardens. I went past it. I've seen like 63rd and Cottage, 63rd and St. Louis. Like, I've seen all of it. Those are just normal places. That's what FBG Duck and all them niggas is from. Like, these are normal fucking places, bro. Like, these are not like special tourist attractions. It's not like the fucking zoo. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fucking museum. Like, these are places where there are nothing but fucking dope things, where motherfuckers are getting robbed, where motherfuckers are getting shot every day. I don't know, like, what the fuck is wrong with people. It's like, it's sad. It's because we really champion violence. Like, we really champion genocide in our community. And then everybody in the outside world think this shit is fucking funny or something. Like, it's like One Life to Live or a soap opera or something like that. Like, oh shit, haha, they died. Let's see who's gonna get back. Let's see who's gonna slide on such and such. Like, it's a fucking game or something. Like, again, like, it's a soap opera or something. Everybody like, oh man, KTS is up the score, and the NLMB and all this. Like, the truth about this shit is, bruh, nobody ever really wins in these situations. All you dumb motherfuckers on the outside looking in who are obsessed with the crime here and all the violence is the headlines, the news. You don't get to smell the fucking death in the air. You don't get to see the corpses that are outside, the fucking shell cases. You don't see the fucking kids that get shot trying to go to school. You're not seeing the mothers crying. You're not seeing all the people who are getting high on drugs and shit to cope with they fucking like mental issues and shit like that. See, a lot of you guys think that all these guys' lives are interesting, that it's fun, that it's like Rambo 007 shit. Like, it's just a constant adrenaline. A lot of these motherfuckers is bums and dope fiends. And I'm going to keep it real with you. I grew up around a lot of killers, man. Most of the killers that I know are fucking depressed. Or they're fucking bums. Or they're fucked up in the head from all the shit that they've done in their life. I promise you, like, it ain't nothing glamorous about it. I got 14 aunts and uncles. Damn near everybody in my family was in the streets. I didn't see every motherfucking stereotype there is. I didn't see niggas literally like become snitches and have to work with the police because they've gotten so far up in the game they have no choice but to literally cooperate with their ass. I have a lot of family members who are dope fiends that used to be that nigga back in the day, and now they just dibbling dabbling getting high and shit. I have family members that have literally got to the point where they can't even be up here in Chicago with us because they have so much going on, and they're literally a danger not only to themselves but us. So I don't get to see them. I don't get to see some of my uncles and shit like that. That's the reality of all of this shit that I'm gonna just keep it real. It's mainly young ass kids that's not been supervised, and it's white motherfuckers in the suburbs who are obsessed with urban nonsense. Like, everybody's talking about, who's the scorer, bro? Nobody ever really wins in these situations. They killed my cousin. They're laughing about it on the internet. They smoking his ass, all that, you know, that shit. One of them is gonna die like a week from that. I bet anything. Somebody big from NLMB, Sarkon City. I don't know who the fuck did that shit. Nobody knows. That's another thing. They keep coming up with all these fucking lists and all this stupid ass shit. Nobody really knows who's really fucking doing this shit except the people who are really in the street catching these motherfucking bodies. I don't know where all these bloggers and all these people get this shit from, but back to what I was saying. One of these motherfuckers is gonna die. And then the cycle is just gonna continue. Somebody finna die over here. Somebody finna die over here. Somebody might get locked up for this. Somebody might get locked up for this shit over here. And before you know it, everybody's fucking dead or locked up. Now you have a new generation of impressionable ass kids who are just trying to mimic the last thing they saw they motherfucking big homies, they uncles, they older brothers doing this shit. They gonna be thirsty for a name and they gonna become the new killers. They gonna kill the fucking kids that live on the next block, and it's just gonna keep happening and happening, and you just have more single mothers, more kids that are born out of wedlock that don't have their fucking dads around because their dads are locked the fuck up or in jail. The point I'm trying to get with this is like, people who really live in the hood, Chicago especially, or people like to call it Chirac and all that, a lot of us are not proud of that shit. And a lot of us do not think that this shit is cool. And a lot of us don't find this shit funny. This is really our life. This is really our experience that we have every day. And it's not just some shit on YouTube. It's just not some shit where you go on a video and just watch it. And, oh, okay, cool. And then, you know what I'm saying, you go mow your grass or something of it. There are people who literally have PTSD just from hearing a fucking fireworks or just some simple shit. You know what I'm saying? There are people who shit on themselves. They can't even be on a bus stop because they didn't shit. Like, just simple stuff like that. When are people gonna stop romanticizing violence and all that type of shit? all these guys that's really, you know, living like this, like all the King Vons, all the motherfucking 051 Mellies, all these motherfuckers and all that, like, they just being themselves. The internet just happens to exist. Now, some of them are clout chasing and shit, but a lot of these guys, they just killers, and it's just really how they live their life. And because of the presence of the internet, people take all of this shit, and it's like they just spread it and they just glamorize it. Meanwhile, people who are really living in Chicago, people who really come from all these dangerous ass neighborhoods that people romanticize and put all over the internet, we like, bruh, it fucking sucks here. Most of us are scared every day and want to leave. Like, motherfuckers shoot in front of my crib like all the fucking time, bruh. It's to the point, I'm not gonna say like it's okay, like it's accepted, but it's to the point where like literally motherfuckers dying and getting shot is almost like an occurrence of nature. I could be finna go to work one day and like my cousin will be like, hey, I heard some motherfuckers shooting, are you okay, Jalil? And I'm like, cool, and I go about my day. Like, I'm not the type of nigga to go to the internet and talk about it, but motherfuckers just tried to kill me on the fucking bus stop like 2 months ago. I was just mad at my business trying to go to work. I had a situation that happened to me like that. And you know what I had to do? Damn, motherfucker just chased me down in a car and just tried to blow up my ass. You know what I had to do? Oh shit, well, time to go to work. Hey boss, I'm late because somebody thought I was somebody else and they just tried to kill me. Gotta still go to work, right? So my whole point is, like, all of these people, and I get it, especially with Dre ass, especially with Von, like I said, those are my second cousin on my pop's side. I really know these motherfuckers in real life. I get it. They talked a lot of shit. They was, you know what I'm saying, they was on the internet. They was doing a lot of wild shit in real life outside of the internet. So I totally understand it. I don't take none of this shit personal. Like, I had my little crowd, whatever, you know what I'm saying, when Big Vinny died or whatever. I was supposed to be with him actually the day he got shot in his car over on 66. Like, I felt really bad, but then when I really sat down and think about it, I gotta really ask myself, bro, like, how many other people has he did this shit to or something like that? Regardless of right or wrong in the situation, you gotta know that if you got a family member, you got a relative that's in the street, you kind of just have to expect shit like this. You kind of just have to understand that this is what comes with that lifestyle. So yeah, that's my family, and I would be lying if I said, you know what I'm saying, whoever the fuck had something to do with anybody who would kill somebody in my family or somebody I'm really close to or something like that, I don't want their ass to die, I would be full of shit, and I wouldn't be being a human being if I said that shit. But my whole point is that that's what comes with this shit. Not only that, but it's like, why do people make it out like these niggas are like actors or like they're like cartoon characters? Like, motherfuckers are not really out here dying every day. Like, this shit ain't real. Like, they're not real people or something. Like, again, like, this shit is a TV show or something like that. Because it doesn't affect y'all. Y'all don't know these motherfuckers. Y'all don't live in these type of areas, and you don't have to deal with the repercussions of these. You don't know what it's like to be stranded on the fucking bus or outside or whatever because a motherfucker got stabbed on the fucking bus or something crazy happened. Now you gotta go catch another bus and you late for work or just some crazy shit. You don't know what it's like to be walking your kids to school and a fucking shootout just happens right in front of you. Or you just get struck by a bullet randomly and get killed for something you didn't even see happen. And I'm not trying to make it out like Chicago is just hell on earth and like nothing ever happens in any other major urban city. But for some reason, people are so fixated with us. And I don't get it. And personally, I'm getting really freaking tired of it. This shit is really fucking irritating seeing people dick ride all the shit that goes on here like it's something fun or something to be fucking proud of. That's the video. That's all I got to say. You motherfuckers are weird. Get off our dick. This shit is not entertaining. Go outside, go read a book, go do something with your fucking life. Think about how fucking weird you are to literally go on a video and be like, damn, I'm not a criminal in any way. I don't gang, man. I don't do shit, but damn, how many bodies does that guy have? How many people has he get? Like, who searches this shit up? Like, who watches this shit?